What's going on, y'all? We're gonna react to Compton Menace. Second, y'all. Trying to figure something out. I got kicked out that mouth.
Now, what's the
Here we go.
difference between Pyru and blood?
Well, Paul Rose is based in Compton.
Okay.
You feel me? It's not no Bloods in Compton. It's all Paul Rose. You feel me? So the Bloods is more LA and, outside that area.
So blood's more the alliance.
Yeah, I would say.
So when you say Pyru, that means that's a Compton.
Yeah, that's what I represent. You feel me? It ain't about the what hood it is or nothing. We represent Pyro. You feel me? So
Now, I had a conversation with OG Baby Gangster, and he from Compton,
yeah,
and he says, and I quote, I might be messing up the quote, but he was saying that LA people and Compton people are a little different, where Compton, a person from Compton's gonna rep Compton first before
yeah,
he say.
yeah, for sure.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that's just where it's,
Compton, a person from Compton's gonna rep Compton first before he
yeah,
say.
yeah, for sure.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, that's just where it's from. Like growing up in Compton, I was blessed to go different places to explore Long Beach and get to see the different demographic there. I was blessed to go, travel playing ball as a youngster to be able to be around different people and be able to adapt and, fuck around. But I was a part of a team, so I was a team player at the time too. So that showed me a lot in that whole aspect too. Feel me? So as a youngster, Compton, we Compton baby. So everything that we need to do is in Compton.
That's what's up.
You get me? When we go to LA, when I was young, I used to think like LA just had two gangs. You get me? I didn't never know how it was, and it's just unfamiliar to us. So,
Thank you.
it's kind of LA niggas don't have a problem with Compton niggas, but it's just unfamiliar to Compton niggas.
Okay.
You get me?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's vice versa.
Now, how did you
I can kind of like I really can understand that and vouch for that because, bro, being from West Baltimore up in Park Heights, I didn't leave Park Heights until I was 18. And if you from Baltimore, you remember Stop Shop and Save. I was 18 and I started working for Stop Shop and Save still. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get out that street life. Start working. And when I went over East Baltimore, like I knew it was a East Baltimore, like Northeast. I've been down the hill, all that. Um, but when I hit the Alameda and then I seen like Church Square, and I'm like, bro, what the? When I first went on the Alameda, man, bro, I did a 360. I kept turning around, like, what the fudge? Like, what is this? So I know about being in your community and not leaving your community, being tied to your community and not really leaving it. Because when I first started working there, they had me nothing but over west. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go down Poplar Grove. I had to work down the famous Mondawmin store. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I had to work up Cold Spring, East West Cold Spring, up the Heights, still at Park Heights. Like I was, you know what I mean? I still was basically like home for real, for real. So I can understand that.
Man, just to my boy Michael Hunt, all red. He from over there from Cedar Block. And this is why I play ball with. He was our quarterback. But when I was doing my thing, this is somebody I confide in. You feel me? I was stealing cars and shit. I'd take what I need and he'd take what he needed. So that was our underground relationship besides school. So when game first started popping, this was his best friend at the time.
okay?
And he really was just like, shit, nigga, we need some straight niggas, man. This nigga for the pop, we finna do this and this. And I'm just like, shit, I'm fucking with you if you fucking with it. And that's initially how I came in at the beginning of the Black Wall Street.
That's what's up. Yeah, I saw in the interview, man, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You was hanging out first just on some street shit. You wasn't even a rapper.
Facts.
And then, so can you tell us the first time you rap and
OG Two Tone Blood.
how did that build up?
Man, it was just being around something and not having a title. I would say like that. You get what I'm saying? Cause you get tired of saying, well, I'm Compton Menace. I hold down game. I'm from Fruittown. When you in business settings in different environments, you feel what I'm saying? So music was something that I fell in love with at that time, during them trials and tribulations. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is why I let everybody touch and see this shit, no matter if it's a car I'm building. I let you see that shit before it's fixed up. It's a house we doing, I let you see that shit in the process, you feel me? And I feel like that's the big thing, because I wouldn't have been where I am today if I didn't get to actually see it, get to touch it, you feel me, go out the country,
That's real. That's real right there, bro. Not not too many people. Period. It ain't got nothing to do with race, and it kind of do. I'm gonna correct that. Not too many brothers and sisters that come from our communities really give back. Or, I mean, honestly, you don't owe anybody nothing. But if you're gonna do it, do it. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to these Caucasian people, bro, I'm not racist, no nothing. But it ain't gotta do with I'm a Caucasian. I'm sorry. When it comes to these other ethnicities, bro, do you understand? They pull their people up while they coming up. Not us. We get rich and f that. I ain't from there. No, bro. Look, I understand things happen. You gotta pull your people up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a lot of people do a lot of effed up stuff because they are not doing good. They not well off. They you know what I mean? Their mind not right. They not eating. So sometimes a motherfucker might steal from you. Motherfucker might rob you. I ain't saying be cool with him again. Anything. You know what I mean? I I I, I love from a distance, and that's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that hurt me before. I love from a distance. Period. You know what I'm saying? Even if I meet you today, we might be tight as a motherfucker, but guess what? I'm loving you from a distance. And that's real. But we gotta, I'm not saying give a motherfucker your whole, if you make 12 million, give everybody 8 million. No. Start putting your people in position. You know what I mean? They mess up. Hey, look, man, Berg, look, you got one more chance. Like, I'm trying to get this to you. I live by three strikes you out. The three strikes you out. You know what I'm saying? I play baseball. So if I'm trying to give you something and you mess that up, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I got some that been around us, might be around now that they still messing up, and I'm just, your time coming. Like, it's hard to sometimes cut motherfuckers off, and sometimes it's easy to cut
You
them
know,
off.
from a nigga that's right here around the corner.
Yeah.
So that's what gave me the motivation to push my push my shit on.
Now, how long did it take? How long were you hanging out to where you did your first record?
Oh, I pick up fast, but now it took probably like it took realistically. I caught a case in 2008. It took really that lesson, and I took music serious in 2008.
Go up there.
That's when I started taking it serious. And ever since then, it been. I believe if you put that shit in your atmosphere, it's gonna come to you. You get me?
Now, how long till you got viral? Like,
I
what was
was
your first
viral
song that
before niggas even respected the music, anything about that. I've been viral for this regular street shit that I was doing in the street.
Okay.
This when World Star first came out, we were the most viewed niggas. I ain't even have a record. That
Oh, so
made
you was Compton Menace on them earlier World Star. You was
yeah.
just a street
I was
nigga.
just thugging. You get me?
That's big.
Yeah, I was just thugging.
So now, explain how did the Chris Brown video was put on? You brought him to the hood, obviously, right?
Yeah, I brought him to the hood for the. See me, I'm not about like all the political gangbang shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was right is right, what's wrong is wrong to me. So when I'm doing something with some business, and niggas see me there and they see somebody unfamiliar there, they know that okay, it's some business going on. So it's gonna be the utmost respect that come from my side, my people. You feel me? Because they know how the respect that I give. I would say. So Chris Brown really fucked with Chris Brown was real close with a couple of my homeboys.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
It's still weird to me, like, even down to Lil Wayne. Like, it's still weird to me that how motherfuckers be grown and then decide to start banging. I did all that from age 11 all the way to 21, 22. And I decided to let it go due to prison. Say what you want, but ain't nobody got your back but you. when that cell hit and that motherfucker, you sitting in there with them, them four walls and the back and the toilet.
So I just like shit. So my boy Chili Dub, shit, let's get him in the studio. That nigga made the call, got him in the studio. We did like 3 or 4 records. I didn't want to put the Chris Brown on the record that's just talking about females and all that shit. I wanted to have a message behind it. So that's why we put on.
And then, so when did how did that video shoot go? Did it go smooth?
It was big. I went from where we shot the second and the Hoovers.
It's all right, let me say this. Avalon or Main Street, one of those here.
Yeah, we had shot in my hood, then we went right over there to LA. You get me?
Damn.
And it was funny because niggas coming up to the lowrider, me and Chris are the lowrider. But nobody even noticing that this is Chris Brown in the motherfucking car. You get me? Niggas walking up like, man, really, we fuck with you, man. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with here. This Chris Brown. You feel me? Like these niggas so into seeing the street nigga on some street shit and street car cameras out. They're not even paying attention to the whole picture at the time. You feel me?
They ain't even think this nigga will be over here.
Yeah. So that was a good thing. We brought Chris Brown to a couple hoods, you know, real dude.
Yeah.
Did business with him, he a real nigga.
That's what's up. And now it seems like you got Chris Brown and Soulja Boy picked up the Tribe.
Yeah, see, these Soulja Boy fuck with the homie too. Like Soulja Boy cool, that's my partner.
Okay.
But like me, I be on what I do and be on the business part.
That's
I mean, my homeboy got a lot of industry, relationships and friends.
Yeah.
And me, I build on the business. You get me? Everybody cool, we got good relationships, but I'm building on the business. I done been through a lot of shit where I just had faith in someone or faith in the artist and it just ain't go how I thought it would. You feel me? So I kind of just focus on what I'm doing with the family, what I'm doing with my homies around me that's in the industry. And that's how we build, you get me?
But that was a good business move.
No, for sure.
You know, Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying? You was able to put that together in a real classy, you know what I'm saying? Business.
Chris a real nigga.
Good old hen dog. Can't go wrong without the hen dog.
He let me, he had a tour coming up. I'm like, shit, what's up? Man, can I go on a tour? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right. That's just how it went.
You just asked me to go on tour?
Yeah, just like that.
That's big.
With me, you know, I had to go I got my own tour bus, got my own shit like that. Brought a couple of people with me. Cameras out documented, but it was a good thing. I was able to recoup like 90,000 I spent on a bus in the whole trip, just off of doing like after parties and different shit like that with it. You feel me?
So, you signed the Black Wall Street.
No, I ain't never signed a Black Wall Street.
You never did?
Nah.
Okay. Now, how did it, I hear that you guys are cool, but how did it go
Shout out the game though. That's another one I mess with.
bad with you game?
It didn't never go bad. I just feel like it got like when it got from the game in the Black Wall Street to the game Compton Menace and the Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was just some game didn't want to do at the time, I would say. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like he wanted to let no light fall to that side at the time. You get me? There ain't nothing wrong with it. As I grown, I had to just appreciate the shit that I was able to do.
Yeah.
Let me get on that stage. Let me, you know, put my name out there. You get me? And that's what made me, you know, I feed my kids and take care of everything today just off of that opportunity. So I'm always grateful for that part, no matter what we went through or what it is. Okay.
If you have an old, struggling air conditioning system that runs all day and still can't keep your house comfortable,
how did you parlay and how did you meet Birdman and
so I've been
Cash Money?
Fucking with Wayne. I think man, the homies we put our own shows, we just moving out the pocket.
Yeah.
We see Birdman. Was you there when we first met Birdman? we like in passing at a show, and I'm like, what's up with it? He like, nephew, I want to fuck with you. I'm like, shit, fuck with me, but I'm about to slide off, but he, hold on. I'm like, he like, I'm serious, I want to fuck with you. I'm like, okay, well, shit here. After that, it was a good thing. Birdman taught me a lot of shit. So my deal with Birdman was based off of helping out my label, MAG. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is the time where he signed Young Thug, Rollo, Jacquees. Okay. It was a good time.
Oh, lifestyle with all that was going on. Was you in that video?
I probably was. I was moving around so much. I had to end up buying a house out there on the lake fucking with Birdman.
Wow. In New Orleans?
In Miami.
Miami.
Oh, in Miami.
So now how many records did you do with them?
I do records every night, shit.
I mean albums. How many albums did you end up doing with Cash?
I did one project with him, and I got to drop it as a free album. It's called Backwards and Twisted.
Okay.
It's out. It's called Backwards and Twisted.
And you brought Lil Wayne to Compton as well, right?
No, I didn't want to bring Wayne to Compton because of the I just didn't want to deal with the politics and different shit like that. So where I shot my video with Wayne at was in the Valley. Okay. It was at a car shop that one of my partners owned. I'm a young nigga at this time, you feel me? Yeah. One of my partners owned. I had like shit, $2-3 grand on me. Tato TV, I gave Tato TV like $2,500. Came through, shot the video. Wayne pulled up, shot the video. Good thing. But even there, so many niggas pulled up out there.
That was smart though. You know what I mean? Especially on the business aspect. Because motherfuckers really was on Wayne T.O.P. back in the day over that Suwu gang. And then if you ain't in, and then you in the food chain. Which you can't really back in the day, you really couldn't get mad with him. I guess because it was on a major platform. But I mean, because Wayne was big. Wayne always been big, right? But at the same time, everybody was saying it. Like, I mean, as far as being in the streets with it, you know what I'm saying? Where I was from, you got Bloods, been, you know what I'm saying? BHB gang, it don't bang, you know what I'm saying? Hoover gang, you know what I'm saying? Don't bang. That's over on the East Coast. There's a lot of East Coast. That's what a lot of motherfuckers used to say, you know what I'm saying? New York sets like G Stone, G Stoner don't bang. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But boy,
imagine if we would have went to the hood. That was crazy. That's how I knew how to do the Chris Brown shit. So I ain't tell nobody nothing really till like the day, like we shooting video for that. It was cool.
Oh, that's how you do that?
Yeah. You gotta pull up the fuck with me. I ain't telling nobody like, man, come get $1 million. Nah, come show this love and it's possibly $1 million. Yeah. You feel me?
Well, now have you ever done a label, any other label deals besides the Cash Money?
I've been having a situation with Empire for a long time.
Okay.
Long time.
Now, do you prefer the Empire, those type of deals compared to like the major?
It depends on the artist. Like me, I always thought about, I always see the beginning, I see the end. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, what can this do for me before I take the wheel? You get me? So that was always the angle I took. And is it gonna help me right now, during the time, to feed my family and shit like that? So me and Birdman came up with something. He showed me about these contracts, nigga showed me how to read them. Birdman a cold nigga. Cold nigga. But so Empire, I was probably the first one with 90-10% with Empire distribution.
90-10?
90-10. Them 10%, me 90.
Oh, wow.
Thanks.
So you're doing real, you got some real...
Yeah, and this since 2015.
Okay.
You get me?
I see. So now how did you get into acting? If you had a big role straight out of Compton, man.
I put it in my atmosphere. 3 years prior to that, I'm thinking about Tupac. I'm like, then what make Tupac such a big artist and not everybody really know all his music, the body of music he got. And it came to my head, it was the acting. You feel me? So I told myself being 3 years before this that I need a role that's gonna change the game and my situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
My homeboy, another nigga from my neighborhood, called me. John T. I'm bunch of money at the time, nigga. I'm like, fuck a cell phone. I got an iPad so I can just talk to my kids. Had a nigga next with me who make all the calls and shit like this. Nigga hit me like, man, John Singleton looking for, I mean, not John Singleton, every Gray looking for you. I'm like, shit, every Gray. I'm like, man, nigga to shoot the movies, he did this. Then he wants you to be in the movie. Nigga called straight out of Compton. I'm like, all right, I go give me a phone. After that, it was over. He said, come through, came through. They gave me a lot of creative control for the OG2 Tone. So that helped out a whole lot. You feel me? I didn't know it was gonna be that big of a part. Whatever.
And he came up to you personally.
Yeah, he just said he just saw my image in the movie. He just saw me in the movie. Like, he didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. He didn't know what he wanted me to do. He just wanted me in the movie. Facts.
So now, was that your first acting role, or have you done any other?
No, I did acting before then by my boy Hakeem.
Okay.
Another close friend. He a movie director, dope dude.
Okay.
I just did a TV series with him probably 4 months ago. We finished up. It's called Chops. That'll be out probably end of this year.
And then you done a couple other big projects as far as acting.
Yeah, for sure. Fatal, check that out. It got Hilary Swank, Tavern Turner, Michael Ealy.
Okay.
Directed by Deion Taylor.
Okay.
Dope nigga. I was blessed to meet John Singleton. This nigga called my phone. I don't know how he got the number. He like, what's up, this Menace? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, it's John Singleton. I'm like, okay, for sure. He like, I think that you need to take some acting classes, but I want to get you in this TV series I'm doing called Snowfall. I'm like, for sure, let's get it. Get off the phone like, bro, who the fuck is John Singleton?
No, you didn't, bro.
My nigga cussed me the fuck out. Like, blood, you that stupid, blood. You don't know the fuck John Singleton is, blood. This movie, this how he talk, blood, this. I'm like, okay.
Bro, you didn't know.
I wasn't into, like, I was sports.
That's crazy.
Nigga, or what I'm doing, you feel me?
That's crazy. So what was you thinking when he was just talking to you?
Just who was this? Nigga, we was on the way somewhere probably to go, I think San Diego, to go get some money, do something. I wasn't really tripping on it. Yeah.
Nigga talk.
Yeah, for sure. He said his whole name, so I know the nigga, he know he's somebody. Ain't nobody just gonna tell you their whole name when they call you, feel me? Nigga, this John Singleton. I'm like, all right. But nah, I was just blessed though. Like, Irv Gotti hit me. That been my nigga for a long time though, bro. Irv Gotti hit me, put me in BT Tales.
Oh.
It's an episode called Cold Hearted.
Okay.
So it's a lot of legends that really blessed me and, you know, gave me the opportunity to come do my job.
Get exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for your PC with Bing. Choose your fighter.
Talk about this boy, Baby Runner.
587.60. From late I take a jet.
Baby Sheeta, please stop lying. And Hefe did not set you up. You did not get by your not broke.
Niggas die for disrespect. Niggas hide behind that moolah. Wanna talk and dodge that wreck. OT, I get them racks. Drop a bag up on your threat. RBI like Derek Jeter. Niggas running when they see us. Niggas prone to do that capping. I was striped up like Adidas. Rep the bows and bad bitches. We be riding in two-seaters. James Bond with the stash. In a pocket with the heater. Gucci shades, tunnel vision. Doctors working on your leader. Told Brody spin twice. Third time they know it's us. How you niggas top shot us, but you airing when you bust. Police pull up, get the weapons. Ain't nobody I can trust. Rather gamble, get these millions, for they put me in the dust. Baby KO, that's my nigga, but it hurt me, he ain't bust. Traumatized from all the violence, hope this glory keep me up. I hit every prison tripping, I be humble till I nut. And Ferrari's on a mission, heard them niggas set us up. I invested 30 rifles, told my niggas turn it up. She make money off of stripping, I wanna put it in her gut.
It's the good old big deal with the good old people. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? Hot topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of hot topics is Baby Shooter once again. So I see the internet is going crazy with this Baby Shooter content or whatnot. And you have to expect that he was going to answer back, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm not understanding is the lies. And he continues to deal with clowns and have clowns push his narratives. This is so funny, man. So, y'all know I dropped the recording the other day of Baby Shooter, you know what I'm saying, pleading and saying that something was going to happen to him or whatever the case may be. Now, beforehand, I had got at, you know what I'm saying, some of his people, and I had sent the recording to them. I wasn't thirsty for the content or to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? I had the This call is being recorded. 5 to 7 hours before I even, you know what I'm saying, uploaded it. And it wasn't even on my mind to upload it when I first got it because I was still in the stages of trying to figure out what happened. So I sent the recording, you know what I'm saying, to one of the homies from around his way. They listened to it. They said they didn't agree with it. They was like, look, bro, you know how it go. Regardless of what happened, he should have handled his business in or went out. Then you got everybody on this internet, you know, clowns, you know what I'm saying, trying to make excuses. Come on, but yeah, what could you do? When it was like this, and it was like that. Like, what? What are y'all talking about? You dudes talk all this diehard gangster stuff and what you would do and then get put in these situations and don't perform up to the task. That's all it is. No excuses. Now, what I did, even myself trying to have an excuse for him, like, well, what if they, you know what I'm saying, ganged up on him and, you know, they, you know what I'm saying, had the yanks out and all that. He's like, man, bro, I do not care, like, because they made him get on the phone, they made him do this, they made him do that. What if they would have, you know what I'm saying, one of them pulled their thing out and was like, you know what I'm saying, hey, Bob this, you know what I'm saying, he would have did it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, no, I wouldn't have performed in that manner. And, you know, I definitely wouldn't even let, you know, these guys, you know what I'm saying, gang in the shell on me. You know what I'm saying? That's that situation. You got to read the field and what's going on. And when people try to pounce on you, you know, you hit the tier and you go up with the situation, not be in the cell, you know what I'm saying, where you locked in and can't get out, you know what I'm saying, and you dog fool. So I see that.
Bro, that's why I'm a cold believer in not running your mouth and telling people what you gonna do. Even though I know this is a different time, even all the old heads on the line, they talking this gangstish. But let me tell you something. My mother, nothing wrong, and I'm keeping it real. My mother was a gangster. You hear me? Only reason I say that, and I know a lot of people be like, "Oh yeah, my mother." No, shorty, my mother was that, and my father was that. Like no back, but like real talk. You feel me? Like I thought, I thought I got my handwork. I mean, when I say handwork, I'm talking about fighting. I thought I got my handwork from my dad. Well, I did, because when I was locked up, I was locked up with a lot. It sound bad, but I was locked up with a lot of dudes that knew my father. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you just like Robbie. You fight just like that motherfucker. You got. But that's neither here nor there. Like, my mom, right? She always she taught me that to never tell a motherfucker what you gonna do. Like I grew up up the heights, right? I'm from 4900 block of Litchfield and Garrison. I'm from 4900 block of Queensbury and Garrison. So at night I would be on Litchfield and Garrison, 4900 block, right? Then daytime, you know what I'm saying? When my grandma, she raised me. That's why I call my mom too. So I got two mothers. You feel me? So my aunt would have us, right? So I'll be on over on Queensbury and Garrison, you know what I'm saying? 4900 block from both 4900 blocks, which is crazy. So I claim both sides. And then so I remember one time I was dealing with this girl, her name don't matter for real, for real. And her brother, like coming up, I was wild. I was beating. So like Shorty wasn't. Shorty used to be. I was dealing with his sister, so Shorty would be like, he when I wasn't around, like he'd get the you know what I mean, getting tough with her. I think one day he put his hand on her, so I wasn't around. You feel me? I always floated around the city. I'd be over west, east, whatever. Even as a youngster, I'm East Baltimore, West Baltimore. You know what I mean? Wherever. I'm going wherever. South Baltimore, it don't matter. So I'm like, oh yeah, when I come back, yeah, I'ma holler at him. When she told me what he did, you know what I'm saying? I think he put his hand on his mother too. He got disrespectful to his mother. Like no shade to my mother, you feel me? My mother was a crack addict, you feel me? So I didn't have her in my life uh until I was 14. She ain't bop back around till I was 14. So at this time, you know what I'm saying? I was like 15, 16, something like that, around that age, 14, 15, 16, whatever. But she was already back around, but back on him. I'm on the phone where she tell me what he did, disrespect his mother. Think he put his hands on her. Then she tried to jump in, and don't mind you, Shorty was like 4'11". You know what I'm saying? But she was like that, you feel me? She was like that with the hands, you feel me? Like Shorty used to get down. I never heard of a broad beating her, like, and she used to whoop shit. So I I'm chilling with her. You know what I'm saying? When I used to be at their house, Shorty used to be man, I was letting the lazy boy lay back. Boom, he come in. You feel me? I politely got up. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, you did whoop 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 to your mother, and you told your whoop whoop. Get to beating his body. I ain't do nothing to hurt him. But everybody came down there. Trying to break it up. And I'm like, man, no, I ain't gonna hurt him. I ain't hitting him in his face, no nothing. I ain't never. I ain't. I'm like, I ain't that type of party. I ain't that type of party. So I wasn't that type of. You feel me? I wasn't that type of dude. You feel me? I wasn't gonna demo him, no nothing. But I was gonna make my presence felt because you don't do that type of stuff. You feel me? Especially me not growing up with a dad or a father, a dad and a father, mother and a father, the way I wanted it. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? I was gonna let Shorty feel my presence, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially disrespecting a woman, put your hands on a woman and stuff like that. So, boom, that happened. I think Shorty got mad, whatever the case may be. He was mad, and long story short, I'm riding. He started talking trash about me. You feel me? So he mad at me. I think like two, three 2, 3 weeks or a month went by or something like that. Now he in the streets. Now he jump out the porch. Now he in the street. He get money. Now you feeling like yeah. You know I mean, they call me Mehmet. So he like, yeah. So he talking to sister about me, like, yeah. And she telling me like, yeah, my brother. I'm like, man, shorty already know. She like, that's why I keep telling him like he balled you up and he spared you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even do you like that. Like he could have really did you dirty because you balled up. Like you balled up. Like yeah. So now he in the streets carrying a gun and boop boop boop. So I'm driving down Litchfield. I'm in the back seat on a Sunday with my mom and her fiance at the time, and I I see him. So I get to the window. I let the window down like boop boop boop. You bitch, you think you like that? His homeboy with him laughing like. I'm like, yo, you now you want to start hustling now? You think you're a gangster? But when I catch you, shorty, I'm gonna do you. My mama stopped the car right there. She turned right around. Don't you never tell a motherfucker N word what you gonna do, how you gonna do it. Now he gonna be expecting it. Now he know he going. Now he knows what's coming. You keep that to yourself. You know what I mean? So ever since then, I kept my mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. They don't know how to keep their mouth shut. You gotta just give it to them. Give it to them. So when they get it, they like, what the fuck did I walk into?
One of these clowns, I'm saying, interviewed him or whatever, and they asking him questions. Oh man, I thought Hefe was your boy. He's like, oh man, I thought he was too. I don't know what's wrong with him. And they got this title talking about man, Hefe sent baby shooter up. He also lies talking about he sent word to me to get him pulled. Now this is the thing. I did not know this jackal had hit this tier. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a tier behind him, and this is the thing, right? He was on that tier all of 48 hours or 72 hours, no more than that, from my understanding. I stayed on that tier a whole week before I moved. Baby shooter, as well as anybody else that comes to this county jail, knows what goes on and how it goes on. If you hit a tier and your opposition is on that tier and they're tripping, you have to catch those fades, you know what I'm saying, before you leave. You have to catch them fades before you leave. So he couldn't get pulled and before your opposition is on that tier and they're tripping, you have to catch those fades, you know what I'm saying, before you leave. You have to catch them fades before you leave. So he couldn't get pulled. This call is being recorded. Until he handled his business. And I'm not the one who got the pull. I got pulled myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the one, I don't know these deputies, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been in the county jail in over 15 years, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole new lineup of people here, you know what I'm saying? How they run stuff is different, you know what I'm saying? So this stuff ain't even ran the same way. It's how it was the last time I was here. So like all these lies, that's why I don't deal with dudes, and that's why I knew dudes was a cheerleader, and that's why I knew dudes was faking, and I had to get out of dudes' way. You know what I'm saying? Because all the fake stuff, like, you gotta keep it real and hold your integrity. Now, what he could have said and keeping it thorough was like, man, why NF ain't put that out there? I don't know why he put that out there, whatever the case may be, but let's just stop the lies, bro. You know what I'm saying? For one, you wasn't set up by me. I didn't have nothing to do with that situation. Stop pushing this bunk narrative. For two, you know how it go, bro. You just left this county jail not too long ago, and you gonna have some more stuff get exposed if you keep on lying and playing, bro. You got a little homie by the name of Trey Shots, and you supposed to be Big Trey Shots. You was in a dorm with your little homie. Your little homie can speak on this and contest to this. You was in a dorm with your little homie when they ran him two fades, and you did not help him. You act like you was asleep. And even if you was asleep, when you woke up out that sleep,
You supposed to get busy. Ain't no way in hell. They can't keep playing this gangster shit. Listen, I'll be 38 this year. I done been through all that. That's for the birds, blood. And I ain't talk about gang blood. Listen, I'm old. I'm an old head now. So I bring some of them terminologies back from back in the day. But you gotta listen. You gotta let it go.
you figured out it was bunk. You have been getting BP for doing other bunk stuff. And he said this was your character. So being that the neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, was already pushing it out there, they was the ones with the recording. They just sent a recording. This call is being recorded. To the streets, to their homies, and they was even some of them said they hit some of your Avalon homegirls, you know what I'm saying? So I was probably like, you know what I'm saying, about the 10th and 12th person who got the recording, and the blood is the one who sent the recording to me. You know what I'm saying? The blood sent that recording to me. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be truthful about this matter. Now, something else I want to clear up is stop getting on this internet lying, saying that you were stabbed and your arm is broke. Let's get somebody right here, put your name and your booking number out there right now, and let's get somebody to come visit you that doesn't know you and doesn't have any what's the word I'm looking for? That doesn't have any connections to you or that's gonna lie to you. Let's have them come up here and visit you, and I want you to show them some stab wounds or a broken arm. See, the thing is, right? It's not even no plastic in this county jail.
So
So
what's up? Check
all
me
these
out,
dudes in
man.
here is
Follow
playing
me,
with
man.
metal and stuff off the bunks and stuff like that. That if this stuff go in you, you are gonna for sure be in the hospital. You're going to be in the hospital because you're going to be in critical condition or critically hurt bad, you know what I'm saying, if you get stabbed in here. You're not in the Browns. You're not up there in the Browns where medical was at, you know what I'm saying. We got homies up there in the Browns, you know what I'm saying. We already asked was you up there in the Browns. Ain't nobody seen baby shooter up there on the medical floor. You're in a regular module. You went across the way after you left 22, 24. You went across the way, bro, to like 21, 22 or something like that. The dudes from over there came over here to this module asking, was you cool? They was asking, was you cool, or did you need to leave that module? They said they wasn't going to do nothing to you. They was going to just tell you to leave because you had rolled it up from the last module, and they wouldn't want you in their module because you rolled it up. So let's have somebody come visit you, and let's see these stab wounds and this broken arm you talking about, bro. You would have been in a hospital right now, bro, if you got stabbed in here, bro. Why are you sitting up here lying? Well, we can find all this information out and get to the bottom of this, bro. Like you did bunk, bro. It's just as simple as that, bro. You did bunk, and you messing with bunk company. Your company is bunk, bro. Number two, I'm probably like at three somewhere, you know, I lost count with this foolishness, right? But yeah, this dude sitting up here, he got set up, he got a broke arm, he got stab wounds and stuff like that. Man, you know, cut this out, man. Like, look, bro, something else. I just stopped somebody else who didn't have nothing to do with this situation. I just stopped somebody from Grape Street. He's on the tier above. So down there where he was at was 4-man cells. On top was 2-man cells. I just stopped somebody from Grape Street from Watch Hub and the Dub. I said, hey, bro, you heard about that situation? He said, what situation? I said, the situation with Shooter. He's like, oh, yeah, all the TVs was on. We all heard it. I said, what happened? I said, did they do BS? You know what I'm saying? The dudes that got on them? He's like, no, Grape Street. You know what I'm saying? Shooter did pump. So you got people from all these different cars. And then you had the homie from Do-Rock. I only think you had to meet him. That was on the tier. You got different people that was on that tier that heard and know what happened, bro. And you sitting here still want to lie. Talking about you was stabbed and your arm was broke. This is what I really want to break down lastly before I finish with this content. Anybody that's been in the county jail, you know what I'm saying, y'all know. Yeah, you know, these other dudes, you know, they just gonna be weird, you know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing to be sensible, right? This is the thing, right? He called the police to get him out the cell. The police was doing a walk, doing they 30-minute routinely walk. He tell the police, like, hey, man, I can't be in this cell. These niggas tripping. I gotta get up out this cell. The
Yeah, snitch.
police.
You snitching. That's snitching. I mean, for all that, for real, if you want to get out of there, I mean, that's snitching and that's rolling it up. 2 phase and you'd have been alright. I mean, don't be a gangbanger if you ain't gonna press the issue.
Thought he was playing. They said the police started laughing. Like, what? He's like, no, I'm not playing. I'm the dead homie. You gotta get me out the cell. They tripping. Who they trying to kill me here? The police are,
Not
okay,
on
you
a dead
serious? The
home.
police got the gate pop and got him up out of there. Now, this is the thing. If this man was stabbed up and had a broken arm, stabbed up, he got to be bleeding. And like I I said, these dudes in here playing with metal is not even no plastic. So he's stabbed up and he's bleeding. As soon as they took him out that module, they would have came back to that same cell, and everybody in that cell would have went to the hole. Everybody in that cell would have went down. But you know why ain't nobody went down or nothing happened to nobody? Because nothing of that significance happened to him. That is a case. Like, these dudes ain't dumb, you know what I'm saying? That is a case, and the dudes that got on, they not even fighting nothing. They not fighting nothing hot. You know what I'm saying? For them to even, like, catch that type of ad charge or move in that manner. So, like, let's stop with all the faking, bro. How did you end up in the 23-25 module or 21-23 module after you left 22-24? How did you end up over there stabbed with a broken arm, bro? Let's be real, man. Let's stop all this lying, bro. And it is what it is, man. Like, we see who you is. We see the cool down stuff you own, and that's what you own, bro. That's what you own. You know what I'm saying? You was straight, you was low, bro. But when I seen, like, you was like with this clown activity with this dude, man, you know, I had to take a step back. And, you know, I wasn't even mad at you. It was just like more of a disappointment. Like, all right, okay, this, like, man, look. Because when you a thorough dude, you don't think suckers. Suckers supposed to do what they can for thorough people, you know what I'm saying? But you falling into the, you know what I'm saying, the clown behavior, bro. But all that stuff, this call is being recorded.
Check me out, man. Follow me. If you ain't following me, man, follow me, man. Tap in. If you got anything that I can react to, yeah. My IG is, you know, in my profile. Hit that, send it to me.
Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. And press that button. Ring that notification bell. I'm going to bring you in.
You gonna be a gangster. You gotta carry that all the way out. Let's see what gonna be talking about.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record, just hit rec.
Basically check a nigga about his situation when he could have did that in private. You know what I'm saying? He could have called the nigga on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Because now, whatever he said, he's got to stick to it now. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is why your lawyer tell you do not say anything. Because the truth, we may have to twist the truth.
Okay. Trey 600, 3600. Trey 600, 3600. Trey 600, 3600.
You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to get out. You know what I'm saying? The right venue. I mean, he called the fucking police station. No Jumper is the motherfucking police station, bro. So he called police station, you know what I'm saying, to basically check a nigga about his situation when he could have did that in private. You know what I'm saying? He could have called the nigga on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Because now, whatever he said, he's got to stick to it now. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is why your lawyer tell you do not say anything. Because the truth, we may have to twist the truth. You know what I mean? We may have to, you know what I'm saying, fadangle some shit. But once you make a statement, you're locked into that statement. You know what I mean? So I think that, you know what I'm saying, that was an emotional mistake that he made on his part. You know what I'm saying, and hopefully don't come back to bite him, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, he definitely was hot. It was like he got locked up. They was saying he done shot blood at the taco station.
I know, I seen that.
Kill Big U son. I'm like, wow, like they just this is crazy.
That's the YouTube streets, bro. Everybody, listen, this is the craziest thing about it. I learned this from Tune, right? And, you know, it's a CEO, content over everything. You know what I mean? Like, most people just they'll say whatever just to get the clicks so they can get some, you know what I'm saying, whenever they pay out at YouTube. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck if it's true or not. It goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some type of moral code. You know what I'm saying? Like most people were having haven't been in situations like I have been in. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting for my life, you know what I'm saying, from these people for like 30 years already. You know what I'm saying? It's death penalty, you know what I'm saying, on two different murders, you know what I'm saying, 150 years.
God damn, bro. Calm down, big bro. You know what I mean?
Life without the possibility of parole. You know what I'm saying? I did 16, excuse me, I did 16 years in prison. I did 10 years of solitary confinement. So I'm kind of versed in the legal system. You know what I'm saying? But you know, shit just on the internet, none of that doesn't even matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the likes, the clicks, and the views. But you gotta understand that like and that click is behind a real person.
Motherfuckers will sell their soul. They'll put their mama business out there just to go viral. You heard me? On God. 12 disciples.
You know what I'm saying? This man is fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big U, free Big U. You know what I'm saying? Free all the motherfuckers that's in jail, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? We don't call the police. If you want, you
That's that's real. That's growth for real. Cause if you know anything about the O's and the Vers, Hoovers and neighborhoods, Rollins, if you know anything about them, they don't get along at all. Maybe the East Coast, they do what the hell they want to do, but as far as like Cali, Motherland, they 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 don't get along at all on the streets. Now, if you tied in, whether your brother or your cousin might be from over there, you might get a pass, whatever the case may be. But for him to shout out Big E and want him to come out that situation, that's growth, especially because he's a old, he's like I want to say like he might be a first or a second generation Hoover. You know what I'm saying? I want to say he from the 90s. Yeah. So yeah, he from Nine Deuce, right? Was it 9-4? Let's say Nine Deuce.
want it with that nigga, you can see him in the street and get it. You know what I'm saying? You can hold court in the street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we take the power from our hands and give it to the white people, anything could happen, bro. Anything.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
Man, y'all hit that like button, man. Free all the gang, man. Free the gang, man. Gangland. Man, hit that like button, man. Checking ain't cheating. You already know. Gang shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to ask you.
We posting videos weekly now. Yeah. Hey, me and my boys are whitelisted. Join the service. You
See. So like I said, if y'all got anything y'all want me to react to, you can send it to my IG here. Look, what up? I'm really trying my best to stay active on Twitch and keep and everything else. YouTube, uh Kick, you know what I'm saying? Gotta incorporate my my Twitch on there. I mean yeah, my TikTok on here, but start going a lot more often. So thank you for checking me out. Uh Get up with me. I'll be back. Keep this thing going. Keep pushing.